Hi and welcome back to our playthrough of WhiskerWood. Now, last time we built the iron furnace, the furnace, and we're going to start producing copper bars because we want to progress our tech to the next tier. And we have started working on this land section over here as well. So let's continue. One of the things we did get rid of, we did try and get rid of all the visages of the claw statues. Just so we can get rid of this minus 57. Because that was a minus 100. And I will also point out we have tons of housing now. We've prepped ourselves with some fire. And we are slowly getting ourselves ready for the next winter. In fact, we're going to go here, and I'm going to quickly go to farming tool. There we go. Nice little tree area there. You can see a little bit of smog. We're not going with that one. Ship has come offering trade. Let's go and have a look what they're offering. So we can sell a cut stone. I think we will want to sell that. So I'm going to get that up there. That's going to give us that. And I'm going to get 25, 25, 25. There we go. So we're going to have a plan. That means these guys can get to work. Which is all good. Let's look at logistics. Projectile, we're going to go with that. Tax ship has arrived. Let's see what the tax ship wants. Considerable income. See there, we got all this. We can get rid of the free gold bullion bars. Use a little bit of this. How much do we need? We need another 15. There we go. Because winter's coming, that's why I'm a bit hesitant to go overspending. But we do have plenty of food. And I am thinking of getting another food thing as well around here. Are they dropping off there? They should really... Oh, we need to get a small little storage for the food itself. This was this one. That's all cotton. You know what? I'm going to go and put 30 there. Let's go and get some whiskers now. Ooh, I don't really like those whiskers, so I'm going to re-roll just because I can. I'm going to re-roll one more time. Right, I kind of wanted more farmers. I'm going to go one last time re-roll. There we go. I'm going to have to take that guy. Let's take him and him. And infuse the rest. Let's have a look. What do we want? We don't want any of that. That we can take. Because that's quite useful. Straight away. Because I have noticed a small little problem. But where they're taking that cooked food. So I'm going to have one built here. And that's just going to be for the cooked food. And then what I'm going to do as well is have this quest 80. Because it should be getting cotton from here as well. And here. Which I think I'll follow and allow the land to return to normal. And that's fine. That land will be fine for a little bit. We'll get to return to normal in a bit. We are going to create more cotton up here as well. You'll find you have to do this in some farms. As you can see here, this area is quite fertile. But we're not going to use that for farmland, that's just for building. You'll be seeing with this. Oh, cancel. What we're going to do here now is just so these guys can continue. They are now idle, so we're going to move these guys over to here, and we're going to give them a little leg up. Let's go here. And we're going to go here. That should give us some more berries. And just to make their life easy, we're going to go here. Okay, why is he such a long distance? Why is he taking that? What's he carrying? Flax. Oh, he's taking it all the way down to here. Oh, why is he doing that? Then again, we do need to be the better storage up here. So I think I'll do that now. Storage. Actually, we can build one down here. This being a storage harbour. Build it there. Like I said, a lot of this is going to be remodeled anyway. Once we get the bigger and better storage going about, I will be doing a lot of remodeling. This is going to expand this out a little bit. What is that now? That's just stone, so I can get rid of that. And we do have 188. Gonna put fuel in there. Made that 50. To increase the fuel supplies. It's gonna work here. This has got wood. Now let's go and have a look at my total resources. Got ores. Oh, I've got 25 copper bars. So this is where we can now start doing the research for this. Because technically I want this to be done. Because then I can look at getting, for example, here, elevators. We can start looking and getting stone paths which make faster travel. But we can also start looking at, for example, here, medium warehouses. Because at the moment we've got the small warehouse. But we've also got these conveyor belts, which should be another thing we're going to look into. That's the first thing we're going to look to do, so we don't have to get our workers travelling. We can go and get things done. Then we're going to go and look at medium warehouses. Then we're going to look at elevators, because that's going to help transport. Then we're going to look at wheat cultivation, not long afterwards, because that's going to be important for our food production, as you see here. Soup kitchen will be a lot later on, because we've got to get the water situation, which will be here, which we'll do later. Yeah, so they're going for food. So we will need to build like a little food area over here. Which is a bit of a downside in a way. But it's one of these things where we will, once this is expanded out, it'll have a shorter path eventually. At the moment it's only longer because we've built this over here because it's the shortest bridge point for resources. There's still another somewhere. I've not got rid of that just yet, all of them just yet. Oh, there it is. Found it. Get rid of it. Now we should be better. Right, it's all 10 degrees, but we're still fine. We don't need to put the heating on. I'm going to actually pause that. And what we are going to do is, because we've got a fire tent over here, oh, we can get resources. Let's get you up here. We do have that going up. Oh, we've got Whisker ship. I will get another couple of farmers. And then we're going to fuse the rest for now. I'm going to have a quick look here. Because one of the things I'll do is I'll build like a elevator down. Stopping in different parts. Yes, long paths. Supply ship. Let's have a look. What do we need? We do need parts. So I'm going to go with this one because this brings me parts. It's a shame I can't request certain things. Then that would be good in this game where if I could request like 16 parts or something like that and pay the tax for that, request that, that would be good. Might make the game a lot easier, but it would be good. You can see them all working away here. Fertility still good, fertility still good. Yeah, still good. Still good. Absolutely brilliant. Let's have a look here. That's dropped quite a bit, but that's fine. Let's go and have a look at our tax report, just to make sure. We've got 20 of them at the moment. We've got plenty of flax. We do have 8 full berries, cooked fish. We are actually going to increase the number of cooked fish. Oh, that's been built. So, increase our production. This is going to be just for cooked meals. Where are we going? Cooked fish, cooked fish. Just smoked fish. And that has how much smoked fish as a meal? 20. Let's make that 30. But once we've got this all done by these guys, it's going to be pretty good for us. Let's have a look here. How are they getting on? Well, they're getting on quite well. In fact, I'm going to move you. I'm going to move you. Oh, I'm going to move you to here. And then we're going to move you to here. Going to get one of these houses up and going. And what we're going to want to do up here is build a fire tender. Oh, did I not build? I didn't build it, but did I? No. Built it down below. Let's go and have a look at the heating and services, because this is something I'm going to need on these around here. And the benefit of this is it can be raised up. I'm going to go with this here. And this down here. And we're going to have a fire tender. Right about there. Because that then circles all this around here. And I'm going to press end the day there. Perfect. And then we can go down to, I think around about here. Get logistics. Oh, wait. Is this got planks? That's got that as well. Let's go and get some of this in here. Let's go and get toward about 30 copper bars. Makes life easier. And here we're going to do with flax. Right, any stone. Got those for doing it. So logistics is now going to be running quite around the clock, and we're going to see. Look at that, moving all those berries. I just want to see if there's how's the research coming along. That's good. I think it was 81. That should slowly start to come along now. And that should take us through winter. So tax people come tomorrow. Oh, then we've got pirate blockade the next day. And then... ooh, then it starts winter. So that's just before the start of winter. That ain't good. Not something we want. That is for certain. We don't want that. Just before winter. Right, just hopefully it's taking any key infrastructure out. On the good side is we do have a lot of ore right now, copper bars, and our food production is right up there. Speaking of which, food production, we do have the parts, so I'm gonna go with another smokery, just right next door. And eventually we're going to have a lot more there. But one of the things I want to do is get another smokery thing down here. Not smokery, no food production down here. And it's going to require us to have a lot more fuel than we're actually producing. Although we do have a lot of fuel at the moment. We have 11 people at work, so we're going to start putting people into work. I'm going to have a lot of jobs being used up as well once these start going. Speaking of which, we do actually need to get some fuel up here. So let's go up here. No. There we go. We have to wait for that to be done. Yes. Substart polling. Yeah, that's fine. But one of the things, as you see here, because of the long distances they've got to travel, we're kind of limited to this area at the moment, so we won't be going too far from here. But once we have the passenger rails, we'll be able to carve through and go to these other places and build on them as well. Tax collectors. Of course they're here. Taxman wants his taxes. We go with a good chunk there. Got plenty of flax. Let's give him some wood. Give him some coal. I'm not going to give him any of that stuff because that's my reserve. We're going to knock that off because we're going to need this for the winter. And we'll give you some berries. Actually, no, knock that off. Give you some fish. Yeah, good riddance. Okay, we've got an idle camp. Yes, before they will finish. We're now going to move you guys over here. Supply ship. Again, I'm going to go with this. Just because we do need the machine parts to keep ourselves up and going. Let's re-roll. Ooh, that is nice. But we don't have anything anywhere underground at the moment we can grow them. So I'm going to skip that again. Let's go with woven cloaks. And then we're going to assign 2 people. And that should get us cooking. Yeah, no fire tender. Let's have a look. And I'm going up here. I'm going to allow fuel. Where is the word for fuel? Should be in refined resources. Supplies, there we go. And we want that maxed. Now we're pretty much going to be ready for winter. Because once this is done built, this will have this area. Let's give them a little fire camp. That'll have over there. And we should be perfectly fine for heating. Oh, wait. Just this guy. Yeah, I can build another little fire thing over here. Where is the heating and supplies? We're just going to go a bonfire. There we go. Upcoming taxes. Yes. Start a new day. So today we've got the pirates. And how far are we off? We're 50% of the way through. So probably another couple days. We should have this done. 13 cannonballs. I'm going to refuse this. Just purely in principle. And of course. I'm going to have a look at the smuggler. What's he smuggling? Yep, that's we're going to sell all that and accept. In fact, I'm going to remove these two from work for now. Only reason I'm going to move them from work, yes, they're doing this important job over here, but I want the stone to build up a little bit. Ooh. Get a miner, and we'll get this person. It's low cost, and that just gives us 17 ready to do stuff. Ah, fab. Oh well. Let's go and have a look at a supply ship. We do need that. I do want that, because 15... I mean, we got... You know, we don't need that just yet. So we've got to bear in mind, after winter we've got to pay tax. Alright, so they're dropping all that off. Which we have 45 in there. And let's have a look. Right, they can't get up here. Well, it still didn't work though. Right. So I can move these down there. Makes life easy for them. Get 2 people there. And I think that'll be it. Next week. After this, it will be done for the day, but we are slowly progressing to getting the next tier, which, as I said, my next objective would be to basically go for this, then to go for that. Because those two are going to be big things. Then afterwards, I'll be aiming to get this. But which would mean I'll actually need to get this just beforehand, the flag spinner. Because that's going to be aiding in creating the elevators, which will be very useful for our workers. Then afterwards, we'll probably look to move towards, what's coinery do? Cannery. Oh, that's actually quite good for food as well. Mushroom stew. 3-star food. 2-star food. So we'll look at some of these other options. But like I said, I think the main thing for me is getting this done. Then once we get this done, get that done. Then we're going to look at getting this done. And then this done. We do want that done as well. Because that's going to be quite important for us for the fishing side of things. Because that's where most of our cooked food goes to. But on that, that's today's video. Next video will take us into winter. And it'll be our third winter. And this time, we have a lot more better chance of surviving compared to the last one. Last one was a bit of a rush. This time we have the infrastructure in place. So on that note, I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you enjoyed this, please like and subscribe. And until next time, peace out.